But for you, friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me, and is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, you guys? Poppin', how you doing? As you can see by the title of this here video, I am attempting to do a hair tutorial. Really, it's just something I wanted to try on my hair, and I wanted to record and talk to y'all. So we're gonna do bro, my forehead is big. We're gonna do a attempt at a flat twist out. And I'm gonna be looking in this mirror right here, but I just did an Aztec clay mask. I was gonna try and get out of recording this video, but I decided why not, you know? Let's do this thing. But without further ado, before we get started, go ahead and like, comment, and like this video and subscribe to my channel so y'all can see more about me. Y'all, like, I'm obsessed with my hair right now. It feels so good. It looks so good. Oh my god. So I'm winging it. I'm winging it all the way. Winging it all the way. Winging it. I'm not good at part of my hair. So I always section my hair. Y'all, like this. Let's just. That looks so good. Oh my god. And I put it on my face, so I feel like my skin is looking good since it's moisturized. So I'm gonna just wing it. So I always start with the front because the front of my hair is looser, like a looser curl pattern than the rest. Takes a little bit longer to, you know, set or whatever. I'm using this L'Oreal Top 5 Repair, can't read, Total Repair 5 Protein Charge Leave-In Conditioner. I like it. It's amazing to me. In the front of my head, I normally do smaller sections, you know, because like I said, my curls are looser at the front because I remember what I was gonna say now, because when I did my big chop, I didn't want to cut the front so short because I feel like it was gonna be looking awkward. I'm using this Pantene Gold, the Gold Series Nourishing Oil. I talk too fast. I need to slow down. The argan oil. Yeah, this is the argan oil. Get that out of the way. Like, when I say I'm not the best at parting, I'm the worst. So, a flat twist, if y'all don't know, is just kind of like, to me, it's the twist version of a cornrow. Alright, so once I get to the end, I'm just gonna do that, shingle my end so that it can stay. So y'all, that's done. I'm really obsessed with these curls right now. Alright, so that's what I'm about to be doing around my entire head. So y'all, now, as y'all know, I am but I'm new to the halfway through doing my third twist, I came up with the idea that I wanted to do, where'd the comb go? Oh. Do girl talk while I did my hair because, you know, people always watch just normal hair videos, but I wanted to bring my own into it. So I decided to do girl talk, so we just want to. I mean, when I was 16, me and my mom decided to come up with the idea of me writing a book, which will be called Lessons from My Mom. And basically, me and my mom are like really, really close. And so it's just about like all of the stuff that we used to talk about when we used to be traveling, or like just stuff that we feel like normal. Cause reality is a lot of people, their parents don't really tell them, you know, like real life choices. Sadly, I wanted that book to kind of be something that young females or males could reference. Some of those topics we're gonna talk about today, but I'm not gonna give it all to y'all because I'm still writing a book. The things was, of course, when I was younger and dating and stuff, and used to be thinking I was gonna marry these dudes and all of that, we would talk about stuff like that. And one day, one of the things that came up, she had talked to me about was marrying for my future. And so, at the time I was like, girl, what do you mean? I don't even know. I don't even know what's gonna be going on, and I barely know. At the time, I didn't really know what school I wanted to go to. None of that. But basically, marrying for your future is like, I'm like right now, I'm in one place, 19, going into my sophomore year of college, starting YouTube, doing YouTube or whatever, and working on a few different other business plans. But 10, 15, 20 years from now, I'm not gonna want to be married to no dude who got the same mindset that he had when we was in college, if that makes sense. Or marry somebody who was just good for me now. Who was just good for me now while I'm in college, but then years from now, he don't have none of the characteristics that I would want in a husband. Because people always love to say, oh well, if you dating them and they right for you, then they right for you in your future, and y'all gonna be perfect together and it's gonna be perfect. But that's not realistic. That's one of the that's one of the things that I always loved about like my conversations with my mom, because it was realistic. Ain't nothing sugarcoat about it, because sugarcoating don't get you nowhere in life. Okay? Sugarcoating don't get you nowhere in life. So her and my dad, like, they always just basically told us how life really was gonna be, because that's why half these people out here don't know like what they're doing and they're struggling and stuff, because their parents sugarcoated them and told them it was gonna be one way and life was gonna be peaches and cream, and now they out here looking dumb because their parents ain't really giving no life skills. You know? If I decide to start back dating, I'm not looking for nobody that's just good for me for today. I need somebody who gonna be good for me 10 years from now. Like, oh, I can't help who I fall in love with. I can't help that I fell in love with him. And da-da-da-da. It's a lie. Plain and simple, it's a lie. You can help who you fall in love with and choose to build a future with. You can help all of that. You can help all of it. Because you making little choices along the way before you get to actually falling in love with that person. You making the choice to you making the choice to be around them and get them access to you for you to fall in love with them. You made the choice. And I know it's crooked. I just know that I know that this is crooked. You made all of those choices to allow that person to come in your life and to allow yourself to love that person. You know? Toxic relationships. First thing first, let's go ahead and get this out the way. Just because you was in just because you were or are in a toxic relationship don't mean that it's a toxic person. Two people, just quote from my mama, y'all. Two non-toxic people can come together and create a toxic relationship. And I know that for myself, because the situation might be. I'm not toxic. He's not toxic. Like, as individuals, we aren't toxic because, or as far as I know, people can still deal with me and love me on a day-to-day basis. And the same goes for him. People still deal with him and love him on the same day-to-day basis. But just where we both was at in life and our frustrations and the stuff we were going through as individuals created a toxic environment for our relationship out of a toxic situation. And I've been debating whether or not I wanted to talk about it in a video, but I feel like it needs to be talked about. Realistically, I always, even when like I'm venting to my friends about it or talking to them about this stuff that I went through in that relationship, cause you know how friends be, some friends, not all friends, but you know how sometimes your friends just be like, I'm so glad that this is over with because he's so toxic, but always got to remind them like I had my toxic ways too. You feel me? Cause I feel like my problem in that relationship was, most of the time I was the one trying to calm stuff down. I was always the one trying to calm stuff down, but when it had got to the point of him finally pushing those right buttons to rile me up, I didn't want to calm down, and now I was doing what I was begging him not to do. You know, babe, can you calm down? You doing too much. You chilling out. But once he finally reached me, got me to the point where I was fed up of asking him to chill out. I was fed up of asking him to listen. Now that's when I became the one in the wrong, because I was just crazy. Like, it was so double, what's the word I'm looking for? It was so many double standards in that relationship. For, like I just said, for instance, whenever I wanted him to calm down, I wanted him to do it right then and there. But as soon as, it could be, okay, example, arguing about toothpaste. Cool. And now he's spazzing because I'm fussing at him about using toothpaste. And at first I'm calm. Alright, I was just asking you why you use the last little bit of toothpaste. He's still going. I'm like, can you chill out? Can you calm down? I'm trying to talk. Can we be calm and talk and have a conversation and talk? And he's still going and going and going. So boom. And y'all know when you fussing with somebody and you trying to be calm and they keep going and they just keep going and doing the most and they keep going and keep talking and keep yelling and doing the most and yelling and stuff. I realize I repeat myself a lot. But when they keep doing all of that, you don't, after a while, it's like, bruh, like, I'm not gonna keep sitting here letting you talk to me stupid. Like, I'm not gonna let that happen. So, once I reach that point of, alright, you talking a little too crazy, you've been talking a little too long, you've been yelling a little bit too much, calm down. Now, I'm the one yelling at him, and I'm the one doing a little bit too much, and I'm the one who need to calm down. You know? So, said all that to say, toxic relationships are most of the time two-sided. He's not a bad person, and I still got love for him. You feel me? He's an amazing person for me. He's great, he's awesome, he's cool, and all of that. But I had reached a point where I realized if I didn't want to, I didn't have to deal with it. And so I did it. So, I was reading these Ayana Bond's aunt's book. I love her. I was reading that, and there's a line in there that says, you can always stop what you're doing and check in on yourself. And that really stood out to me because I'm in a place I'm in a place in my young little life where I'm just trying to figure out me. I want to figure it out as early in life as possible. So right now, well, not right now, but basically ever since I had got to school, that was one of the things that I was trying to focus on. You know, college is the place where you're doing a lot of growing. I love it. Like, I love everything about being at the illustrious Winston-Salem State University. I love it because, like, I just love it. It's just although it's a stressful environment, I don't know, I've just never been in a place like that before. I've always been the type of person who hung out, like, with people older than me or dated people older than me. But for me it just felt so good because I'm in a place like that around people who are actually in my age bracket. My age bracket are actually doing something for themselves, or actually trying to be something more than just another statistic. And I loved it. I just loved it. It was so inspirational there. It's just so different. And so at Winston, I was in a place where I was just trying to figure me out. My likes, my dislikes, my flaws, my quirks, all of that. I was in a place of finding out exactly who the Asia Virginia Stanley was. You know? And I can't wait to get back. It's a great vibe, y'all. If y'all ever get the chance, please go to a HBCU. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Alright, oof. But check in on yourself. It's okay to just take a moment, step back from whatever you got going on, because you can't get nothing done if you're not in a good place. You know, it's just a lot more hurting than help going on, and we don't like that. You know, we want to flourish. We want, like, as men's and women's. My mama ain't had her own life in a couple of years. The thumbnail is what it is. This is the Ayana Bonzant book I was telling you about. It's called In the Meantime, Finding Yourself in the Love That You Want. And basically in this book, she's talking about how healing, you know, like self-healing, it's kind of like doing a deep cleaning to your house. First you have to start in one place, and then you go to the next, and so on and so forth. So basically came up with the idea, because this book is so good, that it don't matter what page I land on, we're gonna have something good to talk about. So I'm like, just close my eyes and just see what it do. See, I can all right. Let's see, the proper ingredients. Okay, nope. The proper ingredients must be present at the start of a relationship. This is on page 87, spring cleaning. The proper ingredients must be present at the start of a relationship. Along the way, tasting or assessing helps to keep you on track. If, however, the right ingredients were not included at the beginning, adding more stuff, adding more stuff can make matters worse. Alright, you know. So sis said, in order for you to have a healthy relationship, we're gonna treat it like it's a cake. In order for you to have a healthy relationship, you got to have the right ingredients for a cake. What you need, depending on like how you make it, butter, flour, eggs, baking soda, sugar, vanilla, all of that good stuff, the basic ingredients. Oils, not oils, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, oil. The basic ingredients for a relationship. You need the basic ingredients. Basic ingredients include, come on, say it with me, love, trust, understanding, listening, and all that good stuff. I just convinced my own self that. If you ain't got self-love, you ain't ready for no relationship. Without the proper ingredients put into your relationship at the beginning, because you can't make no cake without the eggs and then decide 6 minutes later that after you don't put it in the oven that you want to go back and add the eggs in. You can't do that. And so just like a relationship, you can't start a relationship and then 6 months later decide that you want to put the trust in it. You know, it just don't work like that, because it's not going to end well. Just like the cake, the end result of the cake wouldn't be well. It's going to be ugly. But no, like, so like Miss Von said for the cake, it's the same thing. You can't add eggs in after you decide to put the cake in the oven. You can't add none of that other stuff for a relationship after you decide to start it. No, you got to start off with the right time. Okay, let me word this right. Some stuff is meant for you to go through. The Most High ordains it for you to go through it so that you can get through it and help other people who are going to go through it. If you follow me what I'm saying. But some stuff is unnecessary that we as dumb human beings put ourselves through. Okay? For no reason. Like they trying to be, oh, y'all seen that them little late things that be falling over. But just because they tell you they love you, now they expecting to be on your wave and all of that stuff. Watch who you dealing with. And I hope this video is just causing y'all to think and do some self-evaluation yourselves. Cause I don't know, I just wanted to talk to y'all. Cause I'm always just doing stuff and never really. I'm trying to get better with interacting with my little audience. So yeah, if y'all like these little girl talk videos, let me know. Because we can make this a weekly thing. You feel me? Because I'm trying to get up to posting 3 times a week. I really am. So if y'all like this, then that'll be a video that's set in stone. And this can actually replace the Motivational Mondays. What can we call this? Girl Talk Tuesdays. Girl Talk Tuesday or Storm. I was thinking either Girl Talk Tuesdays or Storm Talk Saturday or Storm Saturday, something like that. So let me know which one y'all like better in the comments. Cause I'm trying to do better. And I gotta put myself on the schedule because I'm about to get back to school. Let me know which one y'all like better. And we can make it happen. And I feel like that's a good note to end this video on. I still got this little section in the back of my hand to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish it because I kind of want to read this book. But yes, thank y'all for watching me. Thank y'all for watching me. Like always, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you share it. Tag me on social media so I can know who supporting me. Yes, and just stay tuned. I got some good stuff coming up. Oh, while we here, go ahead and follow my boutique page on Facebook and Instagram. I'll leave that link below. But yes, I'm looking like a little A$AP Rocky right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish my hair so y'all know.